What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we are talking about if you can make a guy who doesn't want any type of commitment, right? He said he doesn't want a relationship. He says he doesn't want to get married. He said he doesn't want any, just a relationship in general, boyfriend, girlfriend. Can you turn him over to the dark side? Well, I shouldn't say dark side. This is kind of my job. This is what, I don't want to promote it the wrong way, but you know what I mean. Can you flip him over and actually make him want it? And I think this is a really important topic. I'm actually going to go over an email that my one of my clients had, because it's a very, very, very good email because of her, actually. And I wanted to go over this topic real fast because I kind of wanted you to get the gist of how guys are and how that whole topic is, right? And I feel like a lot of people think that someone like me or Matthew Hussey are miracle workers and that we can just make guys fall for women, that we put a hand on his head and change something, right? Just boom, right? If I had that power, like if him and I fused or something and became one, that we could just transfer this guy's energy into you and have him fall for you, which hopefully if him and I fused, we would have my hair. Sorry, no offense, Hussey, but it's just not how it works. And this is a great example, this email. So, and I told her I was going to do this. I asked her, actually. She said it's okay. And just to get into it real fast, basically she met this guy, and this guy I would say he showed a lot of interest in her for the most part. Now I know what he was trying to do, but for women, you might not know. But this client of mine knew. And I have to say that she did every single thing right. And that's why I actually wanted to go over this email. She said they had really good chemistry, that they had really good rapport, that they're, it was fun hanging out with each other, that he was a good guy, that he did take her out, he texted her a lot and stuff like that. And she said that she still got the feeling that he wanted to hook up. That's all he was about, or that's what he was mostly about, right? She had the wrong feeling about it, right? Just this weird feeling. And I always say, women, seriously, you can throw it out, you can throw it over your shoulder, you can throw it out, you can call me you say this is bullshit. Follow your gut instinct and your intuition. There's nothing I can teach that is stronger than that. I have learned that by helping women and seeing their just clients, right? They're coming to me and telling me this, that, and they were just right. Like every single time, you're right. Just go with your gut instinct. Don't think this guy's someone special and he's different, that he's gonna be different than the other guys, and something else is gonna happen. It's gonna change. No, this guy's he's not like the other guys. No, he's like the motherfucking other guys. But basically, she said that she didn't put out for this guy and that she held out. And if I could go over the email, but I don't want to put her on blast. Basically, she just did every single thing right with this guy, and he was showing very small signs that he was trying to hook up. Like he was always trying to grab her butt, which if you follow me or you read my book or just my other videos, when a guy's trying to be touchy or a guy's even jokingly being sexual with you, guys just joke around with it to see how you react, right? It's all what I call IOIs, indicators of interest. If he jokes around about you guys messing around and you kind of go with it, that's a good sign in his eyes. But if a guy touches you and you like flinch away, not flinch like he's about to hit you, you know what I mean, like you kind of like pull away, that shows a negative IOI. He needs to build more rapport, communication, and trust. But if a guy were to put his hand on your lower back and you don't put it away, or a guy put his hand on your butt, you don't put it away or push it away, that shows that you're interested. And he would do certain things like that, and sometimes she said it bothered her, but she didn't do anything about it, which was actually the one little mistake she made. You need to draw a line fast when it comes to that stuff. But the other thing is that he was always trying to, there's one time she said that he was trying to get her to come over at night, to hang out with her and her friend, or him and his friend. And, again, I told her straight up, what he was trying to do. She said she already knew. She said it in the email and stuff like that. But I really want to emphasize the fact that she did nothing wrong. I would say she did everything right in this from what I read in the email. The only thing is, this guy just, like, she asked me, I really like him. How do I get him to be my boyfriend, stuff like that. And I gave her like a game plan, I believe. But at the same time, I told her this guy is not the right guy. Like, you did everything right. I think you built that sexual tension, that rapport. He showed his interest, but he told her straight up in the beginning that he's egocentric, that he doesn't want to get married, that he's a bachelor. Those are all signs that he doesn't want a relationship. And you know, again, he just wasn't the right guy. No matter what someone like me, Hussey, or all those other guys, you know, dating coaches, you know, teach you. You can't change a guy who doesn't want the same thing as you, no matter what. I know that sucks, but I believe it's a timing thing. There's just some guys that don't want relationships at this moment in time in their life. They want it later when they're ready for them, or they believe, you know, this or that, or, you know, just they feel, you know, a lot of it's an ego thing, maybe. A lot of guys, like I always say that the main reasons a guy doesn't date a girl is because there's better out there, and there's you're just not the right woman, which I still stand behind that 100%. But at the same time, you know, guys will, you know, kind of put women on the back burner and kind of focus on themselves and get where they want to get and stuff like that. But, you know, you can also argue, what I usually argue is that's complete bullshit, because if you're the right girl, if you're Jennifer Aniston, like I said, a guy's going to put all that, like, oh, that's on the back burner, I'm going after you, and then I'll work on, you know, right? But, you know, this guy just did not want what she wanted, despite her doing everything right, saying everything correctly, holding out, building that sexual attraction, building that rapport, building that communication. Again, if you're watching this, sweetie, you did every single thing right. The best thing you can do now is just build more value, build that attraction, and when he comes back, she says she hasn't talked to him for a month. And when he comes back, just pick it back up. She wanted me, you know, she asked me one of the things, you know, how can I get a hold of him again? How can I reach out to him again? And I told her, you know, he had to talk to you for a month. I said, straight up, just do it. Just reach out to him, because there's nothing to lose now, right? I'd reach out to him with a like inside joke you guys had, or you came across something, take a picture of him and say, hey, do you remember XYZ, ABC? Yada, yada, yada. I always say do it with pictures, because guys are more visual. You have nothing to lose, so you might as well go with it. And I take that, and, you know, I say that with all of you out there who are kind of going through the same thing. If you're trying to change this guy, no, you can't change him. The only thing you could do is kind of better yourself and work on your value, your social proof, your sexual attraction, your confidence, where you are in life, so on and so forth. And it's like that with everything. If it's a breakup, if it's with trying to get a guy who doesn't like you, or trying to get a guy who doesn't want the same thing as you, my dad always says, if you dig holes, things fall in place. If you focus on you and you set yourself up, everything else just seems to be easier. So with that being said, I love you, ladies. Subscribe if you haven't. Please share this video, like it. Below is my free ebook, 254 pages on how to get a guy, how to keep him, how to build long-term relationships, how to, you know, what's he thinking, why he does the stuff he does, so on and so forth. But with that being said, I love you. Take care.